is my heartbeat song and I'm gonna play it. Been so long I forgot how to turn it up, 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 up all night long.
Hey there, Noblesville West Middle School. My name is Emily Nichols, and I'm here with the American Heart Association to give you a challenge this year for this year's Red Out. You guys did such an awesome job last year. You were actually #1 in the state of Indiana for Red Outs. Can you guys give me a big woohoo?
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Love it. So let me ask you this. How many of you have a heart? Everyone's raising their hand, right? You should be. So this affects you. Heart disease is the #1 killer in the United States, and unfortunately 1 in 110 babies are born with a congenital heart defect. So we're taking a stand against heart disease once again by going red, and we're also going gray this year for the American Heart Association. You can see I'm wearing a gray shirt this year. This year's theme is one life, one heart, no excuses. You're only born with one heart, so you need to take care of it, and you need to be able to help those with a sick heart as well. So you're going to have an opportunity to donate $10 to go to the American Heart Association and either get a gray or red shirt to wear at your Red Out game. Now, last year, Noblesville West, you guys raised over $12,000. This is amazing, amazing. And do you know that means you saved just over 280 lives in the fight against heart disease? The way we calculate that is we took your grand total divided by $50 because that's about what the average cost is to train someone in CPR. And that lets you know how many lives you guys have saved, how many lives you have actually impacted here in the state of Indiana and across the United States. So I think that's pretty awesome. I think you guys can do just as well this year. And I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Flack to kind of give you some details about what you'll be doing in class as well.
All right. Hey, in addition to those T-shirts, we are collecting money on February 6th through the 17th, and you're going to see buckets on your team, and we're trying to collect as much money as we can. But I am throwing a challenge to you guys. Can anyone beat Key West? Last year, we did bring in $12,000 as a school, but if you look on the grid here, this is the grid from last year of my Key West team. We brought in a total of $3,707 alone. We averaged $33.09 a student. And my challenge to you is, can anyone beat us? It's been 10 years. We've done this with the American Heart Association and Pennies for Patients, and no one, and I mean no one, has beaten my team. Can this year be the year? I doubt it, but let's see if any of you can. Again, here's our daily totals. If you look at the bottom line, this is what we brought in each day, and that's what you're going to have to try to meet. This was a new record, I'll be honest, $3,700, but I think my team can do that again, so that's what you're going to need to bring if we can make a difference.
Here's a call to action for you. Start thinking of how you can start saving your money now, who to ask family and friends in the fight against heart disease to donate starting the week of February 6th through the 17th, and see if your team can beat Key West this year.
Yeah, and again, the challenge is out to you. But remember, you may want to beat us, you may want to bring in money, but until you actually go out, get that money, walk in, and put it in one of these red shirts in the bucket, you really did nothing. So make sure you get out there, take a challenge, try to beat Key West, and let's make a huge difference and beat that $12,000 goal and really smash it away. And let's win #1 again in the state of Indiana and make a difference in people's lives.